on, the friends? My name is M2Dates, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. We're all up last time. We defeated Lieutenant Surge of the Vermilion City Gym, and then we made our way over here to our next dungeon. And now in this part, we're going to be taking on the next dungeon. But before we go ahead and do that, you guys may know that I have a Kadabra in my team. And in order for it to evolve again, I have to go ahead and trade it, which conveniently... in this episode, well, in between this episode and the last episode, I have found somebody who's willing to help me evolve my Kadabra. So shoutouts to Enzo, or Primplub14. And so basically, the way you do this here is you want to go ahead and go on to Play with Others. You want to go ahead and go to Link Trade, and then since Enzo is all the way in the other side of the United States, we had to do this through internet trading, and unfortunately, with the newer gen consoles, the online service for the Nintendo Switch is not free, so you do have to pay in order to do online trading. Otherwise, if you're doing local trading, which is via connecting with somebody from one Switch to the other Switch console, if you're doing that like outside of your house or something like that, then you can do that. So, so then after you do that, they give you, like, you go ahead and create the person who's starting the room will go ahead and create a 3 Pokemon code, and then you have to go ahead and type that 3 Pokemon code. You'll be able to find each other, and then you have to select the Pokemon that you want to go ahead and trade, which in this case here, I'm going to select my Kadabra, and I am going to be trading that away to Enzo here, and Enzo in return is going to be giving me a Venusaur. And so this is the trading process right here. As you can see, my Kadabra is going to Enzo, Enzo's Venusaur is going to me, and with that, I have myself a Venusaur, which is, of course, for you avid Pokemon fans, is indeed the evolved form of Ivysaur, which is the evolved form of Bulbasaur. So there we go. So we got ourselves. So Enzo gave me his Venusaur. If you're curious about what this Venusaur is capable of, this Venusaur is on level 41 because Enzo is way farther into the game than I am. His Venusaur has Headbutt, Sludge Bomb, Mega Drain, and Earthquake. So, you know, I could technically keep this Venusaur if I really wanted to, but of course I told Enzo that I want my Alakazam back. So in exchange, I did offer him to give his Venusaur back in return. So it was only fair that way. Otherwise, I'd probably be overpowering everything with a level 41 Venusaur when everybody in this game have like level 20s and 30s Pokemon. So anyway, so yeah, so since we're gonna be trading our Pokemon back, we're going through the same process. The process is basically the same here. So here we go. As you can see, I'm returning the Venusaur back to Enzo, and yeah, actually, if you saw in the Pokedex entry, it said original trainer Enzo. That's as proof that the Venusaur does indeed belong to Enzo. So thank you so much, Enzo, for for helping me out with trying to evolve my Kadabra. And as you can see right here, he did also, in addition to helping me evolve my Kadabra, he gave my Alakazam Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Dazzling Gleam, which are very powerful moves. Normally, Alakazam can learn these moves naturally, but he's kind of saved me the trouble there. What's going on, the friends? My name is M2Dates, and welcome back to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I already introduced the video, but we are going to introduce the video again. Yeah. So where we left off last time, we defeated Lieutenant Surge, I think. Maybe that's the episode before that, because that recording session was long. But today we're going to go into the Rock Tunnel. Now that my good buddy Enzo, Primplub14 to be more exact, he helped me get a Alakazam, so that way I can have my Kadabra at its full evolution, thanks to online trading. Anyway, we're here in Rock Tunnel. It is the dark area of the game. Every Pokemon game has a dark area, and this is the game's dark area of the game. Rock Tunnel is infamous for being very tough to go through because of of course how dark it is. In this game, you are required to have Flash, otherwise, well, the equivalent move to Flash, I forget what it's called now, but in this game you are required to have it, otherwise the game just will not let you get into this cave at all. That's why we had to go out of our way to go inside Diglett's cave to get the Flash move. I forget what it's called. It's called Light Up. Yeah, it's called Light Up. I know my moves. I promise. Well, then again, I'm seeing the names of these moves for the very first time, considering this is a brand new game. So yeah. Anyway, we just encountered 2 new Pokemon. We just encountered an Onix, which is the other rock and ground type Pokemon that you can find in this game. Onix is definitely a lot more sturdier than a Geodude. So if you want a decent rock type, I would highly recommend Onix. And a cool thing about Onix in this game is that Onix is one of the very few Pokemon that you can actually have where it actually gives you the ability to ride on Onix, which I think is really cool. That you can ride on Pokemon in this game. There's not really any real benefit into riding on Pokemon. It just looks cool in this game. I could probably show it later, but yeah. The next Pokemon that I encountered earlier was a Machop. Machop is your fighting type of the game. Fighting types are very dependent on physical moves. They have pretty high physical attacks. A lot of fighting Pokemon tend to have a lot of fighting attacks. As well as a lot of physical moves, because a lot of fighting moves are physical moves, which makes sense. Because of the moves that you can learn. So it evolves into Machoke, which is another pretty good fighting type to use. And then through trading, Machoke will evolve into Machamp, which is amazing, very amazing. That's not good. I'm wasting my precious Great Balls. Okay, really? Please? Oh my gosh. I'm not throwing the direction that it shows here. I know that for sure. Oh my gosh. Catching Pokemon using Joy-Con. I've complained about this a lot, but throwing Pokeballs with a Joy-Con is like not that great. To be honest, I don't really like this wild Pokemon system. Because of the way that you have to catch Pokemon, if you're not playing on handheld mode, it is really bad. So. I'm pretty sure using a Pokeball Plus is easier, or would make catching Pokemon easier. I have not really experienced that myself because I don't own one, so I cannot demonstrate that. Next Pokemon that I encountered after Machop was Cubone. I don't know a lot about Cubone because I've never personally used a Cubone before. But from what I know, Cubone is it has some pretty decent defense. So if you need a defensive ground type, then Cubone is one of them. Evolves into Marowak, which is another pretty good Pokemon. And then after that, and then next time I encountered Golbat, which is the evolved form of Zubat in this game. Golbats are a lot faster than Zubats, so pretty nice to have. And I don't know Crobats in this game at all, but if not, then in other games you can evolve Golbat into a Crobat via friendship. So there's that, and then here's Graveler. the evolve from a Geodude, and then through trading, it can evolve into Golem. Very, very slow Pokemon, so, you know, and it's also not that amazing of a Pokemon to use, in my opinion. So, yeah. See, there's a lot of Pokemon that you can find here in, Rock Tunnel. Alright, let's see. I think I'm going to send out Hannah for this. So yeah, those are basically all the Pokemon that you could find as far as I know. And yeah. Turned out. Alright, so we gotta fight that. Well, actually, that's progression. You think I know the layout of Rock Tunnel, considering how much of Fire Red and Leaf Green that I play, but apparently not. It's been a while since I played Fire Red and Leaf Green. Alright, anyway, looks like over there we got ourselves a Black Belt trainer, so I'm actually going to send out our newly evolved Alakazam on this Black Belt. And I think I can beat your power. Let's see. Wow, thanks, Enzo. I want to thank you, Enzo, for making my Alakazam look really awesome. Yeah. Oh yes, this trainer. Hit me with your best shot. Three Great Balls. And then if we go ahead and head on this way, we have another trainer, if you can see me. Forward. Alright, so we got a little more left here. First off, starting off with this camper. This tunnel is very long indeed. Maybe I'm also lost as well. That was lame, honestly. Right here's an escape rope. What the escape rope will do is, if you're like in a dungeon, you need to get out for whatever reason. The escape rope will easily take you back to the very beginning of the dungeon, in no time whatsoever. There are certain conditions to that, unfortunately, but it is very convenient. Okay, so I believe this is not the last floor. Okay, well, never mind. Thought we were done. Okay, so if you want to get this item, you're probably gonna have to fight this guy. And over here is a full heal, which heals any status ailment. Now if you head over here, we have our first introduction to a new trainer class. And this trainer class is known as an Ace Trainer. Ace Trainers use a variety of different Pokemon, and they are very hard to deal with. She gives me 5 Ultra Balls. Well, that was ridiculous. Had to waste like 5 Ultra Balls or 5 Pokeballs, and then had to use one of those Ultra Balls that Ace Trainer gave me. I find that kind of lame. Alright, here's a male Ace Trainer. Again, Ace Trainers use a variety of different Pokemon, and they are pretty tough to deal with, usually. Okay, anyway, nothing up there, so we continue onwards. I'm gonna go ahead and switch mat up front, and then we shall do battle. Oh yeah, I know about Pokemon cosplay. If you head down over here, you get yourself a super potion. And then we shall continue up on the next floor. So if you're low on Pokeballs, you can talk to this guy. And that's pretty much it. Alright, I think now I can put Alicia up front, since Alicia hasn't gotten much screen time in this video. Well, sorry. I mean, I didn't know I was very close to you. last name Jenkins? Because Leroy Jenkins? Alright, here's another new Pokemon you can find here. This is a Rhyhorn! I am not too... I don't really know much about Rhyhorn, but, interesting thing is that Rhyhorn is a ground rock type and not a rock ground type. I don't really know what the difference is, because I'm pretty sure it really doesn't matter, because either way, Rhyhorn is going to be 4 times weak to water and grass types, and whatnot, so it really... So I don't really care much about the difference, I guess. Who's learning Slam? Who wants to learn Slam? Oh, Onyx wants to learn Slam. Sure, let's get rid of Rage. Because, why not? But yeah, Rhyhorn's another Pokemon. I forgot they can counter Rhyhorn in here. That's right. But yeah. Rhyhorn can evolve into Rhydon, which is amazing. And then, in Gen 4, you can evolve it by through trade using a particular item that's exclusive to Pokemon Gen 4. And this should be the last trainer of Rock Tunnel. Alright, and before we leave, over here is a Pearl, which is a selling item for a pretty high price. And we are out of here. Okay, welcome back to Route 10. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and switch Alicia out. And we're gonna put Hannah up front because over here we have even more trainers. And over here you can find 3 Great Balls, which is nice. Okay. So this continuation of this route is very short and straightforward, but there's still quite a bit to see here. Yeah. All right. Maybe we can maybe let's have Matt in action again. That's not good. Sure. And do you want to see my Pokemon as well? So that was a new trainer class, is Pokemon Maniacs. I mean, we've been encountering those, but Pokemon Maniacs usually use rare Pokemon. It's a Cubone. Wow! What is this place? Apparently Vince went inside with the Cubone. well, hopefully nothing bad happened to both of them as they go through this tower, because that tower looks very menacing in my opinion. Dude, Cantonian Diglett looks smooth. My Diglett looks prickly. Alright, so if you have a Diglett, then you can go ahead and trade with this trainer for an Alolan form Diglett. And apparently her Diglett's nickname is Digette, which is not a very good nickname in my opinion. As far as looks, as you can see, Alolan form Diglett has hair. That's really it. And then when he evolves on Dugtrio, you can actually notice. It has like a full, full-grown hair, which is kind of creepy for, especially for like how Digletts are. Which, yeah, I believe a Alolan form Dugtrio is blonde, and that's kind of creepy in my opinion. Yeah, so that's kind of the cool thing that you can see here in this Pokemon Center. Yeah, so we made it here to Lavender Town. So next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we are going to explore Lavender Town, as well as see what's up with Vince. Because that Cubone, well, it looked like he wanted something from that Cubone. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.